Hello, welcome back to my channel. So guys, last video I dropped, I disclosed that I will be dropping my next video, which is now, right now. The topic is self-compassionate. And self-compassionate is something that we have to teach our kids. Self-compassionate. You have to have a self-compassion before you can be able to teach your kids self-compassion. Because as they say, you cannot give what you don't have. So what is self-compassion? So self-compassion is being kind to yourself even when things did not go your way, even when things did not go the way you planned. Are you getting that? Things might not go the way you want it. You might have a lot of plan. You might have a lot of arrangements. You have as any times people in a month, in a year, in a day, people have plans. You have things that you want. You have things that you want to accomplish. And then maybe suddenly it didn't go the way you planned it. Being kind to yourself, being cared, believing that this didn't go, speaking positive to yourself, being kind when you're hurting, that is self-compassion. Self-compassion, being kind to yourself. So when it comes to teaching our kids self-compassion, it has to go in different way. Because they say, if you get hurt, if you as a parent get hurt, and then you don't have the self-compassion, you are not advising yourself, you are not being positive, how will your kids learn to be compassionate? How will they learn from you? Self-compassionate. You need to treat yourself with self-compassion. You need to be compassionate. You need to be care. You need to have the empathy, the sympathy. And that will make your kids to learn from you. When you are hurting, you don't want to be so aggressive to yourself. You don't want to show how it's hurting, how you're hurting. But you want to be warm to yourself. You feel that this did not happen today. It might happen tomorrow. Treating yourself with the warmth, care, understanding, believing that it didn't happen, it might happen today. When you get hurt, when you are in a trauma, when you are sick, whatever thing it may be, but you handle it with compassion. As a parent, you handle it with compassion. And then, because whatever you do, your kids are watching. How do you treat others? Do you feel the pain they are feeling? That is self-compassion. That is being compassionate. Do you feel the pain others are feeling? Are you a self-centered person? Do you have feeling that this person, your husband is hurting, your wife is hurting, your wife is sick, your husband is sick? How do you treat them? How do you treat your wife when she's sick, when she's hurting, when things did not go her way? How do you treat your husband when he's hurting, when all the plans he had didn't go the way he planned it? Did you feel the pain he's feeling? Did you advise him or her that things didn't go this way today? It may go perfect, it may be perfect tomorrow. These things you're doing, the compassion, the self, the care you're giving, the understanding you're giving to each other as a parent, that is what your kids are watching. That's what they will learn. You have to be compassionate. You have to show care to anybody that comes around you. How do we teach our kids self-compassion? This is what I'm talking about. And you cannot give what you don't have. You have to be you have to treat yourself with that compassion. You have to care. You have to understand yourself before your kids will learn from you. So let me give an example. Now your kids get hurt. Maybe he or he is playing outside and then something happened. Maybe he fell down, hit his leg, or maybe he's playing with something, he mistakenly injured him or herself. What is your reaction at that moment? Do you feel the pain he or she is feeling at that moment, that child is feeling? Do you feel the pain? Do you run around to make sure that the feeling, the pains get subsided? Do you show compassion? Because I have talked about empathy and sympathy in my previous videos. Because when you love your child, you must have to show the sympathy and empathy. So when you want your kids to learn self-compassion, you must have to show them. You must have to show them. When your kids is hurting, when they have injured themselves, when they have mistakenly cut themselves, or when they are playing in the playground and then something happened, and then they run to you, your action at that moment is going to go a long way to her mentality, to her brain, to his brain, to his understanding about compassion. How you treat him or her, the kind of action you perform at that moment, they run to you as a parent that they are hurting, or they come to you, I have something caught my hand. Those things, what your action speak louder. Your action, what you tell them, how you let them know that this thing that happens to them, you are feeling the pains they are feeling. Then you are teaching them how to be compassionate. Those kids will be able to have the self-compassion to their fellow siblings, to their fellow children, to their siblings, to their neighbors, to their classmates, to everybody. And that will lead them, that will enter them, that will be in their mental health. They will keep on showing compassion to people. You cannot, there is no way you will treat the child when they come, when they have anything like that, maybe when they are playing they fall, and then when they come to you, you push them out. Or when something happened to their sibling and you don't show the compassion, how do you think they will learn? They won't. They will not be able to show. They think that it's okay. It's okay to get injured. And then tell me, how do you think that child will live? How do you think the child will socialize with others? They may even see someone dying on the road and they will not care. They may even see one being heated and then they will not care because they didn't grow up with self-compassion. They didn't learn what it is to be self-compassion. You have to teach your children how to be self-compassion, and you have to be compassionate to yourself and to them as they are growing up, for them to be able to know what self-compassion is. They cannot learn it other way. Is how you treat them. Is that how you treat others? Is how you as husband and wife live? How you treat their siblings? How you feel when they are hurting? That is self-compassion. That is when they will grow up knowing that what is hurting others is supposed to hurt them. Knowing that the pains others are going through, they're supposed to have the same pain. Self-compassion. Self-compassionate. You can imagine what the world will be like if there is nothing like self-compassion. When everyone is like, I don't care. If you're getting hurt, if you fell on the road, if you slump, they don't care. If you're a child, there is people like that. There are people like that someone will be falling, someone will be dying on their side, but they don't care. They don't mind. They think those people are not human. They don't feel the pain. They don't care. Because of why? They don't know what self-compassion. Growing up, they don't know what it is. Growing up, their parents was not teaching them how to be self-compassion. Growing up, they find their parents that their siblings will be hurting and their parents don't care. Growing up, they see that their father or their mother, they don't care about each other. They don't feel compassion about each other. And then, when they grow up with that mentality, they behave the same way. They don't care about who is dying on their side. They don't care about when their friends or their male classmates or when their neighbors are hurting. They don't know about that. You cannot blame them mostly because it's how they were brought up. So we need to teach our children self-compassionate. We need to let them know that you must be compassionate to yourself and to others, and the world will be a better place. Self-compassionate. You cannot accomplish this. You cannot teach your children how to be self-compassionate if you are not. If you didn't show them, you have to show them. You have to let them know that whatever they are feeling, you are feeling the same thing. Whenever they are hurting, you are hurting. Care for them. Let them know that you feel their pains. When they come back from school and then they didn't make anything, and then I have been giving this example. When they break a glass of cup, you don't want to react the way. We don't say that you should not let it, but at least do everything with compassion. Let them know that this happened this way, but that does not mean we should hurt ourselves. Let them know that when they are falling, when they are weak, you understand. Understanding their feelings will let them know, will teach them, will make them have the mentality to understand others. So we need to teach our children self-compassion, so that when they go outside, when they meet others, they show the same thing. They care for them. They treat them. They know that someone is hurting in their side. They know that someone needs their attention. Someone needs pity, sympathy, empathy. we must have to keep, because you see, as a parents, what you bring out, it's not all about giving birth to kids. It's not about everyone want to have a children. But when you have when you bring out kids out of this earth in a way that is not good, in a way that is not favorable, when you bring aggressive people on this earth, is you are not harming only yourself, you are harming the society, you are harming the whole world, because that kid will go outside and will treat people in aggressive way. So that is why it is very important that we have to learn all this. We have to let our children have a good mental health in all ramifications. Teach them self-compassion. Let them know that the pains of others should also be their pain. Let them know that they should be kind to themselves and to others. Let them feel that, let them know that. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you are coming across this video and you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. Thank you. See you guys in my next video, and I will share before the next topic, I will share it. I will let you guys know my next topic. But we will keep talking about this. We will keep talking about it to help the nation, to help the world. Children are the future of the generation. And what we put into them as a parents is what they are going to give out. You don't put knife. You don't give a child a knife and then tell him or her not to harm people. There is no way it's possible. They don't know anything. You have to bring them up in a very good manner so that they will face others. They will know how to control their own emotions. They will control their emotion and also help people they come in contact with. A lot of people are out there, people that want to, they are harming themselves, harming others, because of the kind of parents they have, because of the kind of background they have when they are growing up. We need to know that if you want the generation, the whole world to be good, you need to bring out your children in a good mental health, so that they will grow up and the world will be a better place for you, for me, and for everyone. See you guys in my next video. If you have not subscribed, please kindly subscribe, like, share my video. Let people see and let people hear and let people know what I'm talking about. Thank you. See you. Bye.